Ahoy, fellow pilots. This is a rogue transmission.
Nick,
Uh-huh.
what has happened?
I guess that's my cue to start. So, he Malachi asked me to tell the story in this way. So, the two of us were sort of getting together on a call. We were discussing potential plans for upcoming episodes of the podcast.
hmm
And mid conversation,
Just minutes into the conversation.
yeah, like 15 minutes into the conversation, we see that Pure Question has pinged everyone in the Star of Providence Discord channel, and we are completely dumbfounded and taken by complete surprise when we
hmm
see that Advanced Geomancy, a fully featured, very polished, extremely charming room editor for Star of Providence, has been released to everyone for free. Anyone can just use it and start making their own rooms. And I kid you not, for like half an hour, I was having trouble not just gawking at it and just being astounded at what an amazing thing this is.
Yeah, you and I both downloaded it immediately, and then we
Mm-hmm.
just went silent on the call. We just weren't talking because we were both fiddling around with it and just,
Mm-hmm.
slack-jawed staring at the screen like what is happening? It was just so out of nowhere. And actually, the room editor itself was something that of course was on our radar. Everyone
Mm-hmm.
that has been in the community for a long time is aware that Snake Block had been working on it.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually had a plan in the future. We thought it was for far in the future when the room editor was done to maybe interview Snake or at least talk to them about what inspired them to do the room maker. And then lo and behold, on a Wednesday night here, US time, it just drops out of nowhere.
Shadow dropped is the term.
Yes.
So that is the big news that is worthy of a rogue transmission.
hmm
And we definitely want to, if it is possible, to make an episode about it with someone. We can't make any promises yet, but this is really exciting stuff, and we're both so just astounded at just and amazed at how good this program is. Like, we want to gush so much about just how good this program is, what a delight it is to see and to use and to just sit in front of.
Yeah. And what became immediately apparent to me, even after the initial release, and then um, you've got people posting rooms they're making, screenshots, and
Yeah, I should point out we are recording this like roughly 24 and a half hours after release, and already
mhm,
the community response has been, well, pretty much everything we could have ever hoped for.
yeah, and it became really apparent that this room editor is going to change the fandom for
Hmm.
good.
Yeah, permanently so, because it is kind of the best possible tool we could have been given for this purpose. And as we discussed, this could have been the second biggest possible piece of news this game could have received, short of just releasing the update. But this is the next best thing, because in a way, this is the fandom being allowed having the tools to create its own kind of content, to make, share, and distribute their own creations within the game, and to enable
Mhm.
so much to be possible.
Well, I didn't expect it to be so sleek, and that's not because I just didn't know anything about it, right? I heard
Hmm.
it was a room editor, it was being fan made, and I
Hmm.
did not think that it would feel like it does. It feels like an extension of the Star of Providence world itself, which I think is personally the biggest compliment I can give it.
Hmm.
Real quickly, the we should run through the credits of this. So
Yes, good
it's
point.
called Advanced Geomancy.
Mm-hmm.
We will be linking to it in the show notes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But the credits, Snake Block is credited with doing everything. I believe it was their brainchild.
Mm-hmm.
Minari made the sound effects. Ren made the music, which is incredibly charming and very easy on the ears. I've been really enjoying it. Musicano and Thierry provided therapy. Don't know exactly what that means. And Team D13 is credited for creating Star of Providence, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But what an incredible labor of love this program is.
Yeah, I should say everyone on the team, especially Snake, should take a bow because it is, frankly, the best possible gift they could have given to the entire community.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we will, in a sense, be forever grateful for what they did. Like, I know I'm you know, I'm giving it a lot of praise, heaping praise upon it, but I
Mm-hmm.
sincerely think this is something really important.
Yeah, and as a huge fan of the game, I just am honestly moved by the love for the game that the team had, and
Hmm.
it's just so apparent and so palpable that I have had a smile on my face every time I open up Advanced Geomancy. So in the
Yeah,
last 24 hours.
yeah, because beyond it just wanting to be a practical tool for the purpose of creating rooms, it clearly wants the program itself to be fun, to be charming, to have personality, and to be fun.
Hmm.
And I will this Rogue Transmission is not the place to discuss all of the little things it has in it that are surprising. This is not the place for it, but my
Some
goodness,
secrets.
some secrets. Maybe if we do a proper episode, we'll talk about it.
Hmm.
But my goodness, what a delight it is to just spend time with it. And I've already started making rooms. I'm not good at it, but I'm happy to do it anyway.
Yeah. I don't think I'm particularly talented either, but I've actually just been enjoying uh I haven't done a lot of rooms that I've saved, but just
Mm.
building and being inside of the level editor is a very zen-like experience. And the page itself on itch.io references this, it says one of the points in the features, it says unnecessarily polished, which I
Mhm.
think is funny. I mean, it is polished until it is shining. You can see your face in it. And
Mhm.
it says there's 12 themes, a custom soundtrack, around 200 sound effects, and plenty of game feel to make creating testing rooms a satisfying and zen experience. And that's
Mhm.
totally been my experience. It's very zen. I'm listening to the chill music and just enjoying building little rooms and then clearing it and building something else. And the testing, Nick, you're right. We don't want to go too far into our commentary on the program itself, but the testing feature, just to be able to jump right into Star of Providence and test the room that you just built,
Extremely useful.
it's so smooth.
Mhm.
It is
So
so smooth.
fast.
I did not
No
think that it would be
hassle.
that no hassle. I didn't think it would be that smooth.
Mhm.
I thought maybe the level editor would like output some file and then I needed to drop it into a
Nope.
folder.
This is as easy and simple as it could possibly be, and this is probably going to be a major factor in its success is the fact that you can just get to testing and playing your own things very quickly. It is
Hmm.
like seriously the quality of life on this program is incredible.
Yeah. I've had to install, well, I didn't have to install. I've installed some mods for games that I play, but the first time I did that, it was incredibly complicated for me because I am relatively computer illiterate for a millennial. And this has none of that. You do not need to know anything. You just open the program. It even has a magnifying glass that you can summon that will just tell you how to use the program. It's basically a built-in tutorial. Um, it is very accessible,
Hmm.
and I really admire that accessibility.
And that's all like half of the fun and the joy. The other half is just seeing what other what things what kind of rooms other people make, because there's now a whole new dedicated channel on the server exclusively for this. And
Mhm.
my goodness, if you want to see tons of cool and creative ideas, you should get on there and just enjoy what everyone is making.
That is one of the greatest things about this level editor in regards to the community is people are creating things, sharing them, and this is just the beginning.
Hmm.
Just over 24 hours, I've seen so many awesome rooms. I'm really excited to see what the community is going to come up with going forward.
If we just gush without end, we'll be here for like an hour
That's time that we could use
to make
playing
more
Advanced
rooms.
Geomancy.
Yep.
Yes, exactly. So we'll continue digesting, playing with it and digesting it, trying to dig a little deeper, and we'll come back for a full episode on it in the future. In the meantime, everyone should check it out. If you've played Star of Providence, you owe it to yourself to
Hmm.
try Advanced Geomancy and see uh, how incredible a fan creation can be, frankly.
Hmm.
But yeah, thanks for listening. Go play Advanced Geomancy, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.